Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in this video I will be going over the new 4K Ultra HD announcements and pre-orders for September 2nd, 2022. Now keep in mind, release dates and technical specs are subject to change. If there are any changes or additional retailer exclusives, I will update them in a future video. Also, be sure to check out my previous 4K pre-order videos for titles you may be looking for and were not covered here. Direct Amazon links to the titles listed in this video when they are live can be found in the channel's community page. In last week's video, I covered the second volume of the Universal Classic Monsters collection. Well, now we are getting the individual releases from the first volume on October 11th. First up is the classic thriller, The Invisible Man. The standard slipcover edition of The Wolfman will also be available the same day. Dracula, one of the more iconic Universal monsters, will be getting a release. And last but certainly not least is Frankenstein, arriving on October 11th. If you recall, Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Wolfman were made as exclusive Steelbook editions last year when the first collection came out. All but The Invisible Man were available individually, but now all four titles from Volume 1 will be out October 11th. Adding to the release apocalypse that is going to be known as November 1st, Shout Factory has the classic Piranha coming to 4K Ultra HD. No tech specs have officially been announced, but I'm expecting HDR and possibly Dolby Vision, and at the very least a DTS 5.1. In last week's video, there were quite a few Christmas announcements coming to 4K on November 1st, but this week we have the actual cover art. As you can see, A Christmas Story arriving on the 1st of November. On the same day, the Polar Express will be arriving on 4K. As you can see, this is the standard artwork. Now, if you're an international fan, the Polar Express is getting an exclusive steelbook over at the Zavi website. I have to say, I really like the artwork. I'm hoping Best Buy will put this as an exclusive here in the States. If not, I'm thinking of importing that edition. But for those that just want the standard edition, it will be made available on the 1st of November. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation will be getting a standard release on the 1st of November. This definitely looks like a major Photoshop artwork kind of thing. No exclusives have been announced yet for this release. The 4K edition of Elf is going to be arriving on the 1st of November as well. And once again, no exclusives have been announced yet. The artwork for the upcoming Christmas specials coming to 4K has also been unveiled, with Santa Claus Coming to Town and Frosty the Snowman. The artwork for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has also been announced. And lastly, you can get all three specials in one set. All of these will be made available on November 1st. Saturday Night Fever was also announced in last week's video, but this time we have the actual artwork provided from Paramount. The release is scheduled for November 8th and will have HDR as well as Dolby Vision and a DTS 5.1. On November 15th, Shout Factory has Used Cars coming to 4K Ultra HD. I have to admit, I've never seen this film, but I've had some friends recommend it to me in the past, so I may have to check this one out. Technical specs have not been announced yet officially, but I expect HDR at the very least, and possibly a DTS 5.1. November 22nd, Shout Factory also has the James Caan sci-fi thriller Rollerball coming to 4K. Shout Factory also has The Company of Wolves coming to 4K Ultra HD November 22nd. This is another one I've never seen. I've heard good things about it. Let me know in the comments if you plan on picking this one up on release day. This week, Kino Lorber officially announced that Rian Johnson's Brick is coming to 4K. No release date has been officially announced, but HDR and Dolby Vision will be included as well as a DTS 5.1. Just as the Blu Ray edition of David Cronenberg's Crimes of the Future was released, they have gone and announced that a 4K edition of the film is coming in early 2023. This is a little bit annoying for those of us that bought the Blu Ray, but regardless, a 4K edition is on the way. Currently up for pre-order over at Amazon and other online retailers is the 4K edition of 3000 Years of Longing. No release date has been announced yet. Stay tuned to the channel when that changes. Recently announced, a 4K edition of a Serbian film is currently in the pipeline and scheduled for release sometime next year. Currently, as a Vinegar Syndrome exclusive, the original The Amityville Horror is coming to 4K Ultra HD. Tech specs indicate on the website that an HDR grading and a DTS 5.1 are included for this release. Now, the official release date has not been announced, but indications from Vinegar Syndrome that it will be coming out sometime in September. As I stated, right now it is exclusive to the website. No word yet if a standard edition will be made available to Amazon or other online retailers. So that is this week's newest announcements and pre-orders of 4K Ultra HD titles coming in the near future. Let me know in the comments below, what are you planning to pick up from this video? And also, please don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link if you're interested in any of these titles. I will list that in the comments section. Or head on over to the channel's community page for direct links to the titles listed and are currently live. And special thank you to all my Patreons for your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. If you would like to support me through Patreon, I will leave a link in the description of this video. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.